I am just gonna unpack this a minute and then shoot out a share to people. Just get some folks in. We are actually putting together our hygiene packs for families. These are going to go with our Easter donation to some of the DV shelters in our area. For obvious reasons, I can't tell you which ones. But we want to get as many out as humanly possible. I do have enough supplies, I do believe, to do about 25. Possibly a bit more, but I'm not 100% sure. Some of them would probably have to end up going without lotion. But let me just share this out first and then be back. Alright. So all of them include a face cloth. So I have a huge pile here. We have face masks. I'm not sure how many I have here right now. Let me have a look. Let's see. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, I have 14 face masks left. I always put in a couple of packs of these. I actually have 2 packs. I have soaps. We've got a lot of toothbrushes. I have 50 here, and I do believe about the same amount in that tub. So we're just going to add these to the tub. And this is the toothbrushes that we buy. So let me put those in. We got hair ties, lip balms, soaps, gum, because, you know, and some combs. So we're going to get all of these put together, and we have these really awesome little baggies that they go in. So this says, always remember that you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. So what we're going to do, I need to see what's in here. Well, all right, this is the hand lotion as well. These are the hair ties. So we'll make sure we have a couple of those in each. Oh my gosh, seriously. What else is in here? Okay, we got another face mask there. All right, let's see what we can do. Let's get these open. These are little packs of antibacterial hand wipes. There's like 50 per bag. I have 2 bags. And what we're going to do is these will actually all get donated to a domestic violence shelter along with our Easter donation. Don't know why these are all. There we go. So we're just going to get a face cloth. Fold that up. I need to open these up too. These are combs. There's, I don't even know how many in a pack. But we'll do what we can with what we've got, you know. It's all I can do. And I'm dropping them as well. Lord have mercy. And the problem is that a lot of DV shelters in my area have lost funding. And are relying a lot of times right now on, if I get some light in here, there we go, and are relying on donations. So we've been doing this for shelters for a number of years now. So what we are going to do is This is like, the lighting is absolutely terrible. It doesn't matter where I do this. The lighting is horrid in this house. And you guys are falling. Oh my gosh. Come on now, phone. Act like you know what you're doing. There we go. That'll have to do. Okay. So we are going to, as I was saying, a lot of the domestic violence shelters at the moment are getting a lot of cutbacks because of obvious things going on in the world. So we are going to try and do our best to make sure we get some items there so their funding can go elsewhere. So what we've got is, in this one so far, we have a face mask, a face cloth. We're going to put in a comb. We are going to put in a bar of soap. And the soap comes from Best Shower Soapery. Please find her on here. We're going to put in 2 toothbrushes. Because I remember when I stayed in the shelter, I lost my first toothbrush. We're going to put in some shower gel. Let's pop that in there. Some hand lotion. I'm going to open up these lip balms because I should have done that already. If I can get the pack open. Excuse me, I have to bite the pack open. Get this plastic seal off. Oh my goodness. Here we go. And we're basically just going to keep filling until we're at a point where, you know, we run out of items. So I'm trying to work out where to put everything because I'm sat on my couch doing this. We need to open up the gums. We're going to put a pack of gum in each one too. I don't have masses, but I have... There we go. There's the hair ties. Alright, so we're going to put in a lip balm. We are going to put in a couple of hand sanitizer packs. Did I put the gum in? Nope. We're going to put in a pack of gum. And we're going to put in like 4 little hair ties. And this is how one of the packs for the shelters look. As I say, I'm going to do it until I run out of stuff here. And these will go with our Easter donation. We have a bunch of Easter goodies for the kiddies. And I will go through like bracelets and stuff that I have. And do something for the moms as well. And I try to, you know, have them a nice little gift on top of that. And we've been doing this for a couple of years now. Actually, it's been longer than a couple of years. It's been about... We've been putting together these packs for about the past... I want to say... since COVID. So, you know, go back to that time. And part of the reason for doing it was because during COVID as well, they got a lot of cutbacks. So we wanted to make sure these families got something, you know, that's just, it's not clinical. You know, it's a nice little pack. Thank you so much for the likes. I really appreciate that. And yeah, we put face cloths in there. Because, let's be honest, you can't get yourself good and clean with your hand. I mean, yeah, you can do an okay job, but getting a face cloth to get in all those crooks and crannies, and you guys know exactly what I'm on about. You know, you want everything clean. Don't want any messing around. And so what we do is, I say, we're putting a couple of toothbrushes in. Before we would only put one in, but I was remembering when I was in a shelter how I lost my toothbrush. You know, I don't even know what happened to it. You know, it was the emotion of what was going on. And I lost my toothbrush, so we're putting 2 in to make sure. Then what we do is we buy really big bulk buys of shower gel or bubble bath, and we buy these little bottles, and then we just fill them up ourselves so that, you know, they work. So we're putting in a face cloth, a little face mask, bar of soap. We are adding 2 toothbrushes, adding a comb. I'm hoping this comb will fit in there. There we go. Adding hand lotion, lip balm, bubble bath, or I think this one's actually shower gel, a couple of hand sanitizers, pack of gum, and a few little hair ties. And as I say, we're just going to use up all the supplies that I have here, and they will go to a local DV shelter the first week of April when we drop off all of the Easter stuff. But it's a case of wanting to get it ready now. All of this stuff that we do is purely because I was in a DV shelter myself at one point in my life. And even though our primary focus is pregnancy and infant loss, being able to give back to shelters and to help the families in there, to me, is, you know, of paramount importance. Because I do feel at times those in DV shelters are they're forgotten. You know, and that's not what we want. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck in there. Ah! Oh, what the heck? I got this all stuck. Alright, let's change this around a little bit. Pop it on back there. There we go. That might work a bit better. I think. Nope. I'm getting confused as to what I put in here already. Let's say all of this is done purely on donations given by the community. I go without at times to be able to do this for families because to me, you know, it's important. I can use my husband's shower gel, you know. He don't like me doing that, but I can use his stuff. Alrighty. So please tap on the screen. Help us get seen by people. Help us get to people who can help us. People who need us. I'm coming home, my baby. Just wrote me a letter. And then what we do is just going to pop them in a big Ziploc bag, all of this. We will add, we'll add the Easter donations as well. So that's all ready to go. Directory assistance. It's really busy outside my house today. Put that in. Oh, I did put one in. I didn't think I put in. Nope. There we go. A lot of the bulk buy that we get is from online stores. The soap we got from Best Shower Soapery. You can find them on here. And these are actually a quarter of one of their bars of soap. And this actually lasts quite a while. And for every bar of soap you buy from her and donate to Maddie's memory, she'll double the order. And she does deals. She has a $5 Friday. So, you know, if you want to help, you can go over to her place on a Friday and order a bunch of soaps. I'm missing something. Oh. Get that one out of the way for a minute. I'm glad that spring is finally popping our head around the corner here. So done with winter. Alright, let me pop that in there. And this isn't, what we donate isn't supposed to be like a long-term amount of items. It's just so that their families have something when they initially go in. Did I put those in? No, I didn't. Just so they've initially got something right away when they go in, until things can be sorted out for them in regards to getting to a safer place. Because as you know, a lot of families who end up in shelters, they leave a lot of their stuff behind. You know, it's a case of run and get out. So by doing this, at least they have something, you know, there right away. And that is our goal, you know, to make sure they have something. I'm going to say we're going to keep making these until I run out of items, and some of them may end up not with a face mask, but that's okay. You know, some may end up with no hand lotion. That is okay. The goal is just to get as many of these as we can, and as long as the basic stuff, you know, is in them, so that they can be clean and be able to brush their teeth. So we always put a couple of toothbrushes in. If I can get them in. Like, sometimes I can get the stuff in and it packs up really nicely, really quickly. And other times I'm like, okay. There we go. Oh, itchy. Just scratching myself a second. You know what? As I did that, I'm full of good hygiene here. I'm allergic to my new deodorant, so didn't realize until yesterday, and then I've just used the deodorant again today. So let's give my hands a wipe over. Alright, we'll start again. Lonely days are gone, I'm a coming home. My baby just wrote me a letter. Yeah, she wrote me a letter. She couldn't come back to I honestly don't know right now how many I've done. Ah, what the hell he's doing? Just comes marching in here with his phone.
Shit, I can't get that far enough.
Showing off stuff. And a lot of the stuff isn't even his. Hey, whatever. Alright. It's not working. I'm trying to get the stuff in. Sometimes, like, the size of the combs is like crazy. And I ordered smaller ones, you know, like purse size, and just squeeze this. These are actually like little Ziplocky bags, so we can actually, when it has trouble closing, I can close them myself, like just by pinching. Because that's... Yeah, that...
A man ran down carrying an oak log and fled.
Basically, what my roommate is doing, he has this woman that he speaks to in the Philippines, and he's showing off to her. Only when he does it, I come in and go, shh, don't say anything. I don't want her knowing that I live with another woman. It's like, I'm your roommate, you know, I ain't no other woman. I'm a roommate. But it's what it is. Alright. So if you're just joining, we're putting together little hygiene packs for a local domestic violence shelter. And we're doing this so that this can be part of our Easter donation, because we donate packs of eggs. If you saw the video earlier, I put together bags of 4 little Easter eggs like this. They have little toys in for the shelter. We are waiting on, and they should be here Tuesday, I'm waiting on fruit snacks and Rice Krispie treats that will go with these. And we take them to a domestic violence shelter here in Milwaukee. For the families that are there. But the other thing we do is we take these little hygiene packs. These hygiene packs we also have for NICU departments as well. So they are shared, you know, all over the area. But they just contain just some basic items that will help families, you know, through their first couple of days in either a shelter situation or in a NICU situation. Because let's be honest, when you're in both situations, you don't, you know, you go to the hospital, you're not expecting to be admitted, so you don't take everything with you. When you go to a shelter, a lot of times it's like, I've got to leave now, and you leave everything behind. So we try to make these little hygiene packs for both areas so that they have something that right away they can use, they can get cleaned up and brush their teeth. The only thing we don't provide is toothpaste, because the little small containers of toothpaste are so expensive that sadly it doesn't fall in our budget for what we do. So we are at 14. This will be number 15 in regards to how many we've put together so far. And I know that because I only had 14 hand lotions left. I had 15 facial masks, so they're all gone now. But we still have a lot of other nice stuff that goes in. So, yeah, to say, couple of toothbrushes, and all of the toothbrushes that we put in are wrapped, so they haven't, you know, had any air added to them. As I say, I'm out now of lotion, but we do have some bath wash. We have chapstick, a comb. Gonna throw in a pack of gum. Gonna put in some little hair ties. We put in a face cloth as well, just because I don't know if the shelters have extra face cloths. But having your, you know, I know they have them, but having a brand new one each time for a person, just, it makes you feel good. You know what I mean? It makes you feel good. And, you know, my experience of being in one of our local shelters was that these items weren't available. I had a toothbrush, a comb, and a tube of toothpaste, and I lost the tooth. I don't even know what happened to the toothbrush. I really don't. But it would have been nice if there was an extra one. And I got told, well, your next one we have to charge you for. And so, you know, with the precious little money that I had left, I'm having to pay for, you know, another toothbrush, which is understandable. So that's why we put an extra one in. We are going to make little gift bags as well. That is just going to have a bracelet in that we make. And I'll find something else. Like we got donated some earrings. So I think like a little pair of earrings. You know, just a couple of things that makes the women in these shelters feel, you know, loved, basically. Especially when people, as we say, there's so many times that these families go to a shelter and they have nothing, you know, and you want to make sure that there's something there for them. All right, I'll be back. I'm going to go get something else because I am out of gum, but we are going to add some other stuff. Ouch. Ow. What did I just do?
I did not have any choice in selection of my so I don't know of any case where an individual has received quality and quantity of
So we have these as well. These were donated to us. You've probably seen these on the TikTok shop as well. So we're going to add some of these. And I absolutely love the size of these little Tic Tacs. Look, they're so dinky. All right. I wish I had more face masks. I really do. That would have been, you know, so nice. Just have that freshening up and... Did I put a lip balm in? Yes, I did. We're getting low on a lot of stuff here, so that is a good thing. I want to make sure that, you know, as much is out as humanly possible. I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, I have 10 lip balms left. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Hopefully I have 10 of at least everything left. these over. I don't know how many of these I have left. 2, 4. Okay, I have 7 of the shower gels left. That'll be fine. We'll work it out. Not worried. I'm just throwing them all over that way.
I understand there is a matter you'd like to present to the court.
Okay. For those of you who are joining us, we're actually putting together hygiene packs for an area DV shelter. We do this a few times a year. We normally do it to coincide with events that are going on like Easter, 4th of July. Not because, oh, let's celebrate, you know, let's go celebrate and do this. We do it because I can work out, you know, if I have a confirmed date that I can work with, you know, that helps me big time. Being able to say, okay, we can get this out on such and such date. You know, that works out a lot better for us. And I can say, all right, I've got to do the 4th of July packages. I've got to do the Halloween packages. So what we basically try and do, we try and do some around Easter, some around 4th of July, some around Halloween, and then some around Christmas. That way we can split it up over 4 times a year. And we send quite a lot. And we try to send about 25, 30, sometimes more to those particular shelters. Then during the course of the year, we actually send, you know, more out to NICU departments, hospitals, that sort of thing. And especially now, you know, the couple of the DV shelters were saying that due to certain agencies now no longer being in running order, shall we say, they're losing funding. So for me, that's why it's important to get this, you know what I mean, sorted out and done. And I think people don't realize that, you know, by shutting down certain government agencies, changing certain rulings and everything, there's a lot of places that were funded before that aren't getting as much funding as they used to, and are going to have to rely a lot on, you know, programs like mine, programs like what we do. And all the while I'm able to help, I'll gladly do it. You know, I have no problem doing that. I don't want to say it's an honor to be able to help the shelters, because, you know, we shouldn't be in a situation where we have to. But if I'm able to, damn straight, I'm gonna do that. I'm a domestic violence survivor myself. At the hands of 2 different men. I went from one abuser to another. The first one was extremely physically abusive. The second one was more mentally abusive, along with his family, actually. See, it's a good job I did have 2 packs of these. You know, my second abuser's family is still very mentally abusive to me, to my son, you know, to my daughter-in-law. And it's sad because after the death of my son's father, you would think that they would have some humility, but no, they don't. They took over his will, got pissy because my son and my daughter-in-law refused to hand over my grandson's social security details. You know, things like that, and got verbally abusive. They basically have just made things a living hell. So, yeah. And it was with, you know, both him, my son's father, and my ex in England that I've ended up in shelters twice. It's not fun, you know, but sadly it is, you know, what it is. So we do like to be able to give back to those families, you know, help them and make sure things are good for those families, because it's needed, you know, it really is. All right, we've got 4 more left to do. I'm trying to think what I was looking for. I'm like looking around like, okay, what am I looking for this? Let me get this in here. All right, this is the last of the shower gel that we have. We still have plenty of the soaps. I feel like I'm missing something. But I know I'm not. But you know that feeling you get when you're putting stuff together and it's like, okay, I'm missing something.
Did I miss anything?
No one can see you, so you can dress up all you like. No one can see you right now. Alright, we are just about done on this.
I thought this is the usual attire for home break-ins.
That's if somebody's breaking in, not for you breaking it.
No break-ins.
No break-ins. Alrighty, we are nearly down to our last one. Alrighty. If you could see the garbage on my floor from after doing all of this, it's insane.
You sure there's no break-ins?
There's no breakers. Alright. So we can pour the rest of these into this tub. The husband's making weird noises as he's getting out of bed. He went to bed extremely late. He's struggling with some few mental health issues right now. Welcome to those of you who are still here. Please tap the screen and get us some likes. You know, it would help us out. It would be nice. Alright. So we are done with that. I'm going to... We still have a whole bunch of toothbrushes left. We have some of the antibacterial wipes, and we have some of the soaps. So we're able to put all of these into one container. So we went from loads to one. Hello? What's the matter?
Just go off.
So we're going to pop these away. And we'll count out how many. I think I did 28. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I feel you. Keep like good ear.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Did you speak into my good ear? The one that's all bird and crusty, this one?
Alright, so we got 13 in this pack. So let's see how many. Let me move my pillow out the way. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and a hair car going by. 21, 22. That's all I could fit in this one. I can get this sealed up. So that's 22. Three, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So I did have 28. So that's 28 of these hygiene packs that will be going to area shelters. If I can get this closed up. Alright, we are going to pop these face cloths that are left in here too. Alright. Whew. So we are out of stuff. Let me pop these little bottles. What? Let me use one of these. Just so I can get rid of some more of these boxes that are around. Let's say it's a crazy, crazy amount of garbage on the floor from doing all of this. These are for our miscarriage packs and our memory packs if I don't stop throwing them on the floor. I don't know where the other one went. These are our little wish bottles. They have a flower in and some glitter. And it's just a little memorial item. So there's another box empty. Woo! Alright. Piece of candy time. So yeah, all of these are going to a shelter that's in Milwaukee. I'm not going to give the location because that ain't no one's business. Just to help the families who are in there. This is what we purchased for the Easter stuff. So I'm stuffing my face right now. These were $8.98 at Walmart. We bought 2 bags of them and split them into 25 Easter grab bags like this. We also are going to be getting on Tuesday, should arrive them, fruit snacks and Rice Krispie treats that will be bagged up as well. And we'll do 25 bags of those as well for the kiddies who are at the shelter. So they have something for Easter. I've got to get more buckets. I bought 2 Easter buckets and I thought that would be enough. I was wrong. So we're going to have to get a couple more of those too, which is fine. But they'll all be together ready for going to the shelter. So I want to say thank you guys for those who are watching. I appreciate you. I appreciate the likes. And we will catch you guys all again probably Monday or Tuesday because I have a whole bunch of more stuff to get done.